The Dark Knight detective had his heart broken by Catwoman when he was left at the altar, but now Bruce Wayne will have to fight his toughest challenge yet, jury duty. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into Batman issue number 51 and find out. Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, we can see a media fervor has already been kicked up over Bruce Wayne being picked for jury duty. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, isn't Bruce like a gazillionaire? Don't rich people in the real world routinely find ways to pay and get out of doing jury duty in just one of the many ways that the 1% cheat at life? Yes, that's true, but you see, Bruce actually kinda wants to do jury duty because this is a weird, subtle way for him to kinda take a vacation on life and being Batman. And, you know, he needs one, what with the whole nursing a broken heart thing. Now, the case that's being covered here, of course, just wouldn't be a simple matter of jaywalking. Oh no, it's a case involving Batman and Mr. Freeze. Now, you're thinking, wouldn't Bruce Wayne's pre-existing relationship with Batman giving him equipment over the years preclude him from being a non-biased member of the jury? Well, Tom King actually does think to meet this off at the pass by saying, hey, this is Gotham City and pretty much everyone in it either has been saved by Batman at some point in their lives or knows someone who has been. Okay, I'll freely admit that tracks, pretty clever. What Tom King forgets to do is talk about the Mr. Freeze connection. I mean, how many times has this dude either attacked a Wayne fundraiser or stolen a piece of technology from the Wayne Corporation? Would that not arguably make Bruce Wayne just as biased as the Batman connection? Oh, we're not going to talk about that? Okay then. Now, with Bruce on the bench, he has to be sequestered with the rest of the jury. That means Dick Grayson is running around as Batman, keeping the image of the Dark Knight detective alive. Here's the thing though, Tom King I think actually really genuinely seems to like Dick Grayson, and I know I certainly like Dick Grayson's time as Batman, so wow, we actually agree on a thing. Then again, Dick also loudly leaves a message for Bruce talking about important Batman business while beating up Killer Croc, but it's Waylon Jones, no one believes him, he's a gross crocodile man. Also, wasn't Killer Croc like a good guy anti-hero last time? Oh, we're not going to talk about that either? Okay. Now, as I said before, while on this jury, Bruce is also kind of sifting through the pieces of his broken heart and trying to find out where he stands in the world when one of the other jurors offhandedly mentions being married. It causes Bruce to freak the hell out, proving that no, he's not taking this very good at all. He screams up in the air like this was freaking Dragon Ball Z or something. Was this scene written by a 13-year-old who thought he was showing off a lot of deep emotional content, or transversely is Tom King saying that Bruce is a stunted man-child? And this is how he deals with things in a public setting? You know, honestly, I would believe either. Now, when the trial actually properly begins, things start to take a few interesting twists and turns, mainly that Batman was a giant deterrent to justice being served here. First off, he investigated 3 of the victims' corpses, finding important information that the coroner missed, but at the same time, that evidence may now be inadmissible. Because, well, he's a vigilante after all. You gotta figure this happens every time Batman brings someone in, but Bruce has never actually seen it this up close and personal before. Then Mr. Freeze himself takes the stands and things get even weirder. He says he only confessed to Batman about the murders because he feared for his own life, that Batman had gone off on him unhinged like never before. Again, no doubt because he's still in pain after getting left at the altar and he decided to take it out on Freeze. A confession made under duress is no good, and a confession made to a vigilante is even worse, but the true cherry on the sundae here is that Freeze says he didn't even do it. The jury doesn't believe him because, well, he's a supervillain, right? And supervillains lie all the time. The only friend that Freeze has on the jury is, get this, Bruce himself, who says that he's innocent. And it's right around there that the comic ends, everyone. So that was Batman issue number 51, and despite mine and many people's disappointment over Batman number 50, I gotta say I actually enjoyed this one more than I've enjoyed quite a few Tom King stories now. For one, this story actually buckles down and focuses on one thing for a change, which is nice to see. I also still stand by my theory that all of Tom King's Batman arcs up until now have all been in one way or another to stealthily take the piss out of Batman, but here it actually works. We see an emotionally stunted Batman trying to take refuge in something so utterly mundane as jury duty, only to come face to face with even more of his mistakes and even question if his actions as Batman makes the work much harder for other people in the legal world. There's still a ton of holes in the story if you think about it for too long, but overall I gotta say I hope the rest of this art continues the momentum set by this one, a 7 out of 10. Hey there everyone, it's Cape Jewel again, and I want to thank you for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been hard at work on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Jewel, so you're always up to date on what I got coming out from the channel next. And hey, if you're in the market for a brand new comic book trade and want to save yourself some money, use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you not have to pay a cent for shipping, but everything you buy via my link goes to help me in the channel, which is always much appreciated. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. I will be back again next time with more great comic content that absolutely smacks. Bye-bye, everybody.